Okay, hi everybody. This is Laura from diabetictraveler.org, and my husband and I are about to take off on a one-year round-the-world trip through South America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. So what's in front of me is everything I plan to bring for the year to kind of get me through. And I just wanted to take a moment to walk through why I made these choices, what I'm bringing, and then what I'm packing it in. I know that when I started researching the trip, I found these videos very, very helpful. So we just wanted to kind of pay it forward and document what we found through our research. So I guess starting on this side of the table, first thing is I'm bringing 3 shoes. In a lot of the research I did, 3 shoes seemed to be kind of the magic number. And it seemed to be reasonable considering that we were trying to pack in carry-on bags. So first I'm bringing my sneakers. I can use them for running, I can use them for hiking. We plan to do Machu Picchu, maybe some Kilimanjaro, and just everyday runs, right? You need something athletic. Second of all, for any kind of colder climates, particularly we're gonna do South America and somewhat the off season, I wanted things that if it's like 50 degrees, I can walk around the shoes and my feet won't freeze. So I got myself a pair of Crocs. I personally love the brand. I find them extremely comfortable. I can walk for them in weeks, and I love them. So these are pretty neutral. They're going to kind of match everything. Lastly, this was recommended on travelfashionGirl.com, and so far they seem pretty comfortable. It's a pair of flip-flops called iPanamas. I found them on Amazon for like 20 bucks. And they're waterproof, so they look nice. I can wear them around town, I can wear them out with a skirt or a dress, but I can also wear them in the shower. So if we stay in any hostels, if we just stay in any places where I don't really want to wear bare feet in the shower, these will be great. So that's shoes. The sneakers are what I actually plan to wear on the plane, so I'll pack these in my suitcase. And then also with the Crocs, I'm going to try to stick things in them to maximize the space inside the shoes. Next is kind of this group, which is technology. So on Black Friday, I got myself a couple little treats. So I got a MacBook Air, which fits in this nice small tiny case. I ended up getting a 13-inch just because I think that's so much more legible, at least for me, over the 11. I am bringing a few magazines on the plane, which I plan to throw out, so those won't be around year-round. And then I have a folder that has all the paperwork for our upcoming reservations, our malaria maps, my passport, all that kind of stuff where I need the hard copies. Specifically for the diabetes, I do have backup prescriptions in here, and I also have a doctor's note that says, like, Laura has type 1 diabetes, you know, she needs blankety blank blank blank, just in case I have any issues at customs. For the rest of this, I have a bunch of chargers, so like miscellaneous chargers for my MacBook, chargers for my camera, which we're currently recording on right now. It's a Sony A7. I absolutely adore it. It's pretty small and compact and great for this kind of travel. I am bringing my phone. It's unlocked, and we're planning on getting SIM cards in other countries so we can access data. And then one thing that maybe a little bit of a luxury, but I'm going to try bringing is a travel hairdryer. I just really couldn't imagine air drying my hair for an entire year. So I will be bringing this. I again got it on Amazon for like 30 bucks. It folds up pretty small, and I'm hopeful to be able to stay in my pack for the whole year. So I am bringing glucose tabs. I'm bringing just like these little sleeves that hold about 10 a piece, and I figure I'll get more glucose on the road once we actually get going. And then in here I have 2 pairs of glasses, 1 non-prescription sunglasses and 1 prescription glasses. Hoping they don't get too scratched up in the same case, but I just really at the end of the day needed the space, so they're in the same case. And then lastly in this section, a gift from my father. I got a kind of backup battery source, and this will actually charge my continuous glucose monitor on the road, which will be helpful if we don't have access to power for a while. All right, then moving on to kind of clothes, toiletries, etc. As far as outerwear, I have 2 things. I have a fleece, just basic. We don't plan to go anywhere that's like 20 degrees, so I'm hoping that this will be fine throughout the trip, but if it isn't, I'll just buy like kind of a down something on the road. And then we have a rain cover. I'm skipping the umbrella and going for a rain jacket instead. Okay, as far as tank tops, I personally don't really like t-shirts. I prefer tank tops, so I'm bringing 4 of them. 3 that are pretty basic, 1 that has a print on it, and then this black one that I'm wearing. I'm then going to bring a scarf. So many people said these were super helpful, either as blankets, as extra cover, as beach towels, as anything. So I'm bringing 1 of those. Okay, as far as bottoms, I'm going to bring a pair of Nike shorts to sleep in, right? And I can also wear around town or for running or whatever. 1 pair of shorts for going around town in any tropical settings. I am bringing a skirt that's convertible. This is a product by a company called Encircled in Canada, and I really liked them. They seem to make very good products. And it's black on one side and then purple on the other. And it can go from a strapless dress to a maxi skirt to you can even double it up. So if you kind of twist it over top, it will it'll turn into kind of a short knee-length skirt. And again, you can do this in either the purple or the black. So it's just like it's a nice multi-use material that hopefully I should get a lot of wears out of. And I am bringing 1 sundress. I'm a big fan of these in warm climates. It's like a just throw it on and go outfit. This is a little cheapy thing from H&M that I can throw out on the road if I run out of space or things are tight. And then for pants, I'm bringing the jeans that I'm currently wearing. I'm bringing a pair of leggings, and then 1 pair of travel pants. These are the type that actually zipper off at the knee. And I always kind of judge them partially, but in actually thinking about this trip, I think these are going to be tremendously helpful. So they can be shorts, they can be long pants. So if we're going to the Amazon, keeping away mosquitoes would be nice. And then they also can roll up and they button to turn into capris. So I have those. And then very lastly, the leggings can go underneath the jeans and underneath the pants. So in case we're in any cold climates. For clothing, I'm bringing a jean jacket, which I debated a lot because it takes up a ton of space, but I love jeans, just throwing on jean jackets over tank tops if it's like 50 or 60 degrees, which it will be in a lot of places. So I made space for it in the pack and took out a few other things. I'm also bringing a reversible top from Athleta. It's pretty warm, it never wrinkles, and there's plain on one side and gray on the other. For any colder days. And then 1 long sleeve that's a little bit nicer if we want to go out for dinner or what have you, but is also a little bit warmer. As far as other miscellaneous things, I have a pack here where I'm keeping a little journal, some gum, my jewelry. I'm bringing all jewelry that is very inexpensive, that I'm not super attached to, that if I lose, it's not a big deal. Over on this side, I'm bringing 1 belt that matches most everything, so I can wrap it around a dress, jeans, shorts, what have you. I am bringing a crossbody purse for kind of walking around the city. A lot of what I read is, if you're walking around a city that's really crowded or it's a market, bring something small that you won't carry a lot of stuff in. So I have this. Next, my husband thinks it's a little bit ridiculous, but I am bringing a portable safe. I invested in a very nice camera and a MacBook, and I really want to keep it safe in the rooms. And I tend not to travel with this much technology if I'm just going for a week. So this was a little bit of an expense, but it's a peace of mind issue. The way it works is it's wrapped in cable here, so you can't just cut through it. You stick your technology in there when you're in the room, and then you close the top like this, and then there's a lock here that you lock it up and you attach it to something secure that's inside the room. So I don't know if this piece will make it through the whole trip, but it's just a peace of mind thing that I want for getting started. And what I'm doing is I'm just laying it flat along the bottom of my suitcase, so it actually doesn't take up a lot of space. Next, and the thing that kind of is making all of this make me think through it so much, is the fact that I have to take a lot of medicine with me. So this whole section right here is all my diabetes supplies for only 6 weeks. So my husband has been so fantastic as to be willing to carry half of my supplies at any given time. So what we decided on, and if you've seen some of my other blog posts about this, is we decided to carry 3 months of supplies at any given time, and then split that between his pack and my pack. Because if one pack does get stolen, if it gets lost somehow at the airport, we at least have half of our supplies. So I have, test strips, CGMs, I'm on an Omnipod insulin pump, and I have some backup needles, some batteries, some alcohol swabs. And then my insulin itself, I'm carrying in a Frio pack, which keeps it cool, especially for tropical climates. I have a series of pills here. Some of them are like malaria prevention, and some of them are just things I take regularly. All of those, unfortunately, I'm leaving in the big containers because they say you should keep it in the original packaging with the label. So that kind of hurts just because it takes up so much space and the pills stop about here. But it is what it is. And then, because I am blind as a bat otherwise, I am bringing some contacts. Not enough for the whole trip, but I'm hoping to be able to replace them and buy them on the road. And then, I think, lastly, as far as contents, I have a toiletry bag. This is about 3 liters, 3 cubic liters, versus my whole pack is about 45 liters. And in here I'm fitting my makeup and all my toiletries. So anything for the bathroom and makeup, the deal was I have to fit it in here. And then as far as what this all is going to go into, I have a kind of carry-on purse. This is meant to be a camera bag that I got from Joe Totes, and it has a caddy that will fit the camera in it. So you have different movable slots for the camera, and then this caddy fits inside the bag. Once I'm actually in the area, I can take the caddy out and just carry this around as a crossbody day purse if I have a lot of things to carry. So that has been very, very nice to have. I've been using the purse for like a week now, just around the U.S., and it's worked out well. It's water resistant, etc. My luggage itself is a Timbuktu convertible backpack slash roller. So it does have straps that you can pull out up here, and it does have a roller here. There were so many people that voted for either backpack or roller, and at the end of the day I wanted both. And so far I've loved this bag. It has 2 compartments inside, so you can split up your stuff, and it also has a compartment here to hold paperwork. So it's been pretty awesome. As far as the actual stuff to help me pack in there, I have a few things. I'm using packing cubes by eBags. So I'm fitting all of these clothes, or at least most of them, into 2 packing cubes. The third one is all kind of my socks, my underwear, what have you. And then just in case things explode, we get some souvenirs. I can't fit everything in there. Or if it's raining on my technology, I'm bringing some of these large Ziploc bags, just either as rain cover or extra storage along the way. And yeah, that's everything that we plan to live with for a year. We're going to be getting extra supplies shipped to us every 3 months along the way, and I'll be blogging about kind of how that goes, and fingers crossed it goes very well. And yeah, so we're going to pause the video. I'm going to actually pack all this into the bag itself, and you can kind of see how it fits and how it's organized. Okay, so this is Laura again from diabetictraveler.org, and now all of my items for the trip are actually packed in their appropriate spots. So to kind of walk you through how this is all going to work, or how I hope it's all going to work, this section over here is what I actually plan to wear on every single plane ride, regardless of the climate, of what's there. This stuff is the bulkiest, so I'm going to actually have it on my person. So starting with, I'm actually bringing these jeans. I'm going to wear some kind of tank top or t-shirt from my luggage, and then I'll wear my fleece, which is a decent amount of volume, a rain jacket, a scarf, and then my sneakers, which are huge and weren't going to fit in there. So I will be wearing those at the airport. Second of all, I have a carry-on purse, which is really meant to house my technology. So my DSLR, my MacBook, and immediate medicine. So kind of anything I might need for testing my blood sugar or bolusing on the plane. My wallet, my phone, in case I want to play some games or whatever, and a couple other small things are in here. Lastly, we have the actual luggage itself. This is carry-on size, and I hope to be able to carry it on all flights. There's a chance on some of the intercontinental flights, like throughout Europe, that it may be a little bit too large, so fingers crossed, hoping to bring it with me. It's a Timbuktu bag. It's actually convertible, so what I love about it is it has the roller, and then it also has backpack straps in here, so you can wear it either way. I kind of wanted the best of both worlds. On the front here, in this compartment, I put the extra Ziploc bags. In case I'm running out of space, they're good to kind of grab. They fit 3 gallons of stuff, and they're easy to access. Then within the main compartment, there's actually 2 separate sections, which is again one thing I love about this bag. So up here, this is the smaller part. I have kind of some quick, easy to grab stuff for the plane. This also holds some medicine. It holds my jewelry, it holds some gum, things like that. This is one pair of travel pants that I couldn't fit down here. And then lastly is my shoes. And within the shoes, I try to take up as much space as possible and fill them with things like belts, glucose tabs. This one in here, I have my glasses in, and there's actually 2 glasses in this case. Just really trying to maximize space as much as possible. Then within this lower compartment, and there's some compression straps on here which help kind of suck it in. But within here, there is the rest of everything. So there's my travel-on hairdryer, because I'm gonna need to dry my hair. My toiletry kit, which holds all my makeup, all my shampoo, anything that's kind of extra. Then you'll see there's a bunch of medicine falling out. This is a bunch of insulin pump supplies that I took out of the packaging just to save some space and kind of crammed them around wherever I could. The jean jacket, I just stuck on top. And then you'll see there's 3 packing cubes. Those are where I fit all the rest of my clothes. These packing cubes have been great for just really kind of fitting stuff in there. And it also just helps you visually see where things are rather than having medicine and all this stuff kind of on top of one another. This is my insulin and my Frio pouch, which will keep it cold. There's a bunch of medicine there, and then I just stuck pills, things like malaria prevention, etc. I just stuck these pill vials wherever I could, fit in my contacts, and then very lastly is a travel book, because I like them. I think they're great. So this is the South America one, which is what we're getting started with. So that is kind of it. You can actually fit a lot more in this carry-on luggage than you would think, and good luck packing for your own round the world trip.